Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the luckiest of all? Here's the weather today. Perfect skies. This is in front of my house. Good morning. It's another beautiful day here in the Tampa Bay area, and I'm getting ready to hit a couple of thrift stores. I'll have to keep it local, so hopefully we'll find something good, but you never know. It happened before. See you soon. So quick stop at the Salvation Army today. This is nice pottery, but I don't know. But it's very heavy. It's super heavy, so shipping would kill that sale. Let's see. What are these? Oh my goodness. Alright. What do we think of these? These are so bad, they're good. Let's take these. In the cart they go. Now these are nice. Set of 3 for $5, and that's Dario Ferrucci, made in China. Let's see, what are these? Austin sculpture. Oh yes, I know these. Some of the Austin sculptures can go for quite a bit of money, but $4 each. These are very heavy, so I think I will pass because of that. No, this is a beautifully painted dish. An original to remember by Dorothy H. Hill. Oh, beautiful. But there are way too many of those on the internet. These are nice bowls for everyday use. Oh boy, it's a painted chalkware. This feels very crude. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay. I just broke a glass that's similar to this, but in silver. This one has some paint loss. Mine were almost perfect. So now instead of, how many were there? 4, I have 3. And a superb picture that goes with the silver set. Unfortunately, when I did my inventory the other day, I bumped one and off it went. That's a Mikasa candle holder, really pretty. Yes, Mikasa, Germany. It's very pretty, but there are lots of those out there. I think that's it. Let's see this. Oh, look at this. I have to check this and see if everything's in here. This looks interesting. Definitely, so let me check this. Okay guys, so definitely if all these pieces are good, I will get this one. I didn't even see how much they want for it. But this looks like, these almost look like, you know, the Knight Templars. Look at that armoire, you guys. Oh my goodness. I love it. So MCM. Except it's not. It's all light wood and the screws are newer. But look at this design. I love it. I would just use the panels, not for $100 though. All right, so let's see. Aquarella, that means watercolor. Warsaw in Poland, 1987. I did visit Poland and Warsaw when I was 14 years old during communist Romania. I'm trying to see if this is an original. Yeah, I'll think about it. And now Goodwill. Let's see what is the color of the day. That's red. Let's grab it. And we're gonna go straight to the hard goods this time. Sorry. These look interesting. Party light. Oh my, these are so cute. This is an Nippon piece for sure. And I will consider it. There's another canister for $9. That's nice. It's pretty big too. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the luckiest of all? Well, I guess I don't know what to say. I did find some of my best things at Goodwill, but it's just so rare. All right, so I'm back home. So I thought, let me not wait and take you through the stuff that I got today. It's not a lot. Again, every time I go stay here locally, I'm not gonna have a big haul, but again, some of the nicest, most wow things that I ever got, I think, have been from these local hauls. So I don't think we're gonna see another glassy baby tonight, but I hope you'll have fun with what you will see. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll explain. All right, so I apologize for the lighting. It's dark outside already, and I don't have perfect light here, so we'll have to do the best we can because I have other things to do tomorrow. Hopefully I get to do some real thrifting. That's my plan, and I'll keep you posted on that. But in the meanwhile, I already unpacked the Salvation Army things because they're just awkward. They're big pieces and heavy. I still have the Goodwill stuff in the bags, and I'll move it. So let me start with these amazing things that are so bad they are good. So I think these are a representation of Bacchus or Bacchus, the god of wine, if I have my mythology straight. And they're pretty cool actually. They are very heavy, poured concrete, I would think. And they were pretty interesting, obviously, in an eerie way. Um, I'm sure that there will be someone who's going to love these. They're very heavy. I think they're about 3 pounds each. But I paid $5 for each. There it is. These are pretty cool. So I'm gonna put in the video here what I think I'm gonna list them for and what I got them for, as usual. But that was, I think, those were a good buy, and I think I'm gonna sell them together. I think it makes more sense to have them as a pair. Then another pair was these watercolors, which are original of Warsaw, the city of Warsaw, Poland. So these are really nice, very, very nice. There is foxing though on the paper surrounding the actual painting, the actual watercolor. Let me see what happens if I turn the ring off. Okay, let's try it a little bit. So yeah, there's a lot of nice detail, but if you look in the store, you will see the better pictures with the better details. So I got these. They were $7 a piece, and I have to research these a little bit more because I just love them. I think they're very good quality paintings, and someone will have the nostalgia of the place. I know I would if I were to find something like that about my home place in Romania. And this is the second one. Same color family, obviously same style, same artist. This one has a lot less foxing. The foxing on this one is mostly on the cardboard, the matting outside. I don't think this should stop anybody from buying those. I sold a really nice watercolor by an Austrian artist, and it was someone from Austria who bought it. I found that in an antique place here in our general area, and it was full of foxing, but it was such a beautiful watercolor. And I had researched that artist, and I saw that she had paintings in like the National Museum in Vienna, I believe. So I believe that's where it was. So I sold that for $100 and some, and again it went to Austria, and it was full of foxing. Obviously it's not desirable, but it can be dealt with. It can be dealt with. It's just a testimony to the age, and probably to the fact that it's not it was not made on acidic paper, which a long time ago there wasn't such a thing. So acid proof. What did I say? So back in the day there was no acid proof paper, right? So that's what I meant to say. So these are really beautiful, and I'm going to again show what I plan to list them for. And then there is this. Remember the chess set? Yes. The manager gave it to me for $3.99. I was so happy. Here it is. So this is wood, and then the pieces are some type of resin. But what I found when I looked more carefully was that they are all marked. Can you see? So the mark says 2003 Veronese or Veronese. That's how I would pronounce it, which to me comes from the city of Verona, Italy. But this was not made in Italy. So nonetheless, they are really very nicely made, and I think these are hand painted. because I found very, very similar pieces online. They were going for quite a bit of money. So if I get $60 for this, that would be a really nice buy, right? And as far as packaging it goes, these are really neatly tucked into foam compartments. So everything here is foam that's tucked into this drawer inside this wood case. So I think what I would do is I don't think I would put this in another box. I'll have to think about it. I think if I pat it really well, I could I can send it like that, you know, as it is, but I'll think about it. I had a lot of Romanian chess sets that I sold, and I did not box any of them, and I didn't have a problem with any of them whatsoever. So yeah, so these are some Ottoman figurines, I think. Ottoman meaning the, you know, from the Ottoman Empire, which is the precursor to what we know today as Turkey. The Ottoman Empire used to own a lot of the land that is now in Eastern Europe. And there were lots of wars, as you can imagine, that led to the geopolitical map that we see today. But anyway, these are very depicting very old, like the Crusades. So I would think, and just interesting pieces. That's all. I don't want to go more into it than it's necessary. So these are the palms. Yeah, so this was a great find, I think. So 3 things, but I think all 3 of them were great, and all 3, well, a pair and this are going to yield a really neat profit. So, and I think they're, you know, quite unique, or at least uncommon, and hopefully they will sell fast. So moving on to the Goodwill purchases, there were 3 altogether, and I'm gonna start with, I don't even know, I'm gonna start with these because I was so intrigued by these. I thought they were so pretty. So basically, there are a few sets of these cute, dainty dollies, kind of like, that obviously you can use for decoration. But I was thinking, because of the color, you can use them both in the fall and at Christmas time, because it's the kind of red that would go with both. And I think it would look so pretty to have like a nice, you know, candle in the middle, plate with a candle, or a nice, you name it, some type of decoration for fall. And even on their own, they are so pretty. Let me see if I can bring. Very nice. So they are actually embroidered with this gold thread. And the nice thing, the reason why I actually got these is because they actually have their original label that's in German. The price, $10. And this one said $10. This one said 5.25 euros. I have no idea what the deal is, but again, the label that I'm talking about is this, that says, hold on, see that? It says Sandner Pleiner Spitze. apologize if I butchered that, made in Germany. So I have to research these more, but you know, I paid $3 for this entire set of, how many are there? 4. And there's another one that I paid $3 for, and again it has the original tag. And then watch this, there are 2 that are a little bit bigger. This one said 7.75 euros, and then, but wait, there is more. We have 2 that are even larger, so star-shaped. Very, very pretty. I just love these. So I think they would look really, really pretty during the holidays. I paid $2 for each, and they each have that tag. So yeah, I think they would make for a really nice festive decoration or dinner table or whatever, however you want to use these. I mean, you have this size, and this size. So yeah, I'm not gonna get rich from this, but I think somebody's going to want these. And then something that you didn't see me pick, because I did not have my camera on at the time. It was right when I was about to give up on everything. But look at this. This is another piece of Scandinavian glass. I believe this is a Costa Boda, which is made in Sweden. This is probably a candle holder, I would think. I paid $5 for it, and I think it's pretty cool. And I can sell this for probably at least $25. And it's in really good condition. And again, going back to the 4 considerations, starting with identification, cost, condition, and desirability. I hope that I touched a little bit on all of those, but yeah, that's the reason why I got these, because I felt that they all met all 4 conditions one way or another, and the shipping as well. I think I should do well with the shipping. I'm not concerned at all about shipping these. Okay, so there is this, and then, sorry for the noise. Ta-da! How cool is this? This is a vintage 90s from what I've seen. I did find a couple of others that sold for, one of them that sold for $100. There's one that's for sale, that was on Etsy, and another one that sold on Etsy for $60, I believe, and another one that's for sale on eBay for $265, but mine is not in as great a condition as those, although one of them still had some of the issues that I'm going to show you here. But first of all, let me show you how this opens. See? It pivots on this thing. So this goes in here, and you can open it either this way or that way. So this is a nice, very beautiful lucite piece, but it does have some condition issues. Well, it's mostly age issues. I don't think that these are going to mean anything from a structural perspective. I'm going to fill this with water, and I will report on that. Probably write it in the video here, but see how you will see some of the, it's almost like crazing lines. Can you see that? And there are some, let me take the lid off. You can see them against the dark background, I think. See that? But as soon as you put this, and yeah, they're here on one side, there are more. And on, you know, this side here, there are fewer. But once you put it against a light background or white background, or if this were to be filled with ice, I don't think you'll see anything at all, honestly. So I did pay up for this. I tried negotiating with the manager the price, which was $12, but it just so happens that they just put this on the shelves today. It had today's date, so there was no room for negotiations. And I just couldn't help it because it's such a highly decorative piece. It's really, really pretty. In my opinion, that doesn't detract at all from its appeal. It just shows some age because the lucite itself is not cloudy. It's still very bright and pretty clear, even in the areas where, you know, those things happen. So it's so bright, like a disco ball. So I think it's a really, really neat piece. I love it, and I don't know how much I'm gonna list this for. I have to research a little bit more, but I might list it for $60 and see what happens. It should not be a pain to ship. It should be pretty easy. It would fit in a 12 by 12 by 12, allegedly, box. And it's pretty heavy. Let's see how heavy it is actually. It weighs 5 pounds and 5 ounces. I think it's pretty spectacular, so I couldn't resist it. I had to get it. The condition could be better, but and because of that, the price could be better. But I think from a desirability perspective and identification wise, again, I was able to find a couple out there, and the brand also, which I'm going to include here. So the fact that they are quite scarce, they are not very common pieces, I just had to have it, and I hope I'm not going to regret buying it. So okay guys, so this is it. 3 pieces in one place, 3 pieces in the other, but I think I did pretty good overall, considering that my expectations were very low. So that's it. I'm going to list again my store in the bottom of the video, and if you're curious to see what crazy stuff I sell there, or if you want to look at the pictures of these better, or if you even want to purchase them, that's where you'll find them. So until next time, have a marvelous sunshiny day. Bye bye.